Hi, this is David Pensick, Communications Manager from Schlow Library again. And I'm here today with Carolyn Donaldson from WPSU, and we're here today to talk about the Great American Read. And Schlow and WPSU are, partnering a little bit and on this great event.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're excited about this. It's really kind of a PBS, a national initiative, but we're doing a big job right here in central Pennsylvania. And the whole idea is to kind of spark a national conversation about reading and literacy and the books that maybe we all love or we remember reading and loving as Americans, and what kind of has shaped us perhaps too as an American society. So we're calling it this Great American Read. We're partnering with great libraries all across the country, and we're hoping to get everybody involved in some way.
Yeah. Can you, I guess, talk a little bit about, we have something coming up Tuesday.
That's right.
What's going to be happening
Tuesday. That's right. We actually kick off, and we've already released the list kind of the 100 books. What happened was there was a great list of panel people that came from all walks of literary life, and they came together and came up with what consisted of the 100 top books of America that America loves. Now, these aren't all literary giants. There are some qualifiers. They're all fiction. We wanted to make it all fiction. But they range from, Ernest Hemingway and Louisa May Alcott all the way to 50 Shades of Grey and Harry Potter. So there's some controversy over the books that were chosen, and we locally and regionally didn't have anything to do with that. But what we're taking is that top 100 list, and we're getting folks out there, hopefully reading some of them or rereading some, and then going online all summer long in many different ways to be able to cast their vote for what they think is the most favorite book.
Yeah.
And it can be from all different points of view, It might not be perhaps whatever motivates you to call it your greatest book that you've read.
Yeah.
And that's it.
That would be, and Schlow's sort of tying in with this. Monday is when people can start registering for summer reading.
Okay.
And one of the summer reading quests that teens and adults can do is solely on the Great American Read. So we have the list.
That's great.
So we're looking forward to that.
And we kick off on the 22nd then on air on WPSU TV and online. We're going to be putting up Meredith Vieira as our host for what will become a whole series of stories called The Great American Read. But she'll kick it off on that Tuesday the 22nd at night, and it kind of showcases the whole program. Then we won't see her again until September, because this thing goes on all summer long, and then in September we're going to start letting people not only vote on Facebook, on Twitter, or online, and you can get all those details at Schlow, but also you can text or call in on a toll-free number to cast your votes, and you can do it once a day on your different devices. There's all sorts of voting ways to do it, kind of like the American Idol for books. But Meredith's coming back in the fall, and she's going to do a bunch of stories each week for a series of weeks that will showcase some sports heroes, literary heroes, political heroes, and she interviews them and asks them what their favorite book is. So it really kind of sparks that conversation. And then it all wraps up in October when we do a live finale, and we actually showcase the top 20 books that have been voted on by you, and we get that number one book out there. So it's kind of a whole long multi-platform, summer fun reading. But the important thing is take a look at the list and see what you think.
Are you allowed to divulge, is your favorite book or books on there?
Oh, my favorite book. I haven't disguised. I've narrowed down my list.
Yes.
I'm still one of those old-timers who loves The Great Gatsby and The Grapes of Wrath, and, J.D. Salinger, he's on here, and some of those. So Jane Eyre, Louisa May Alcott, Little Women. I'm one of those kind of readers. So I have to say I'm going to lean towards that.
Okay.
But I'm looking, Atlas Shrugged is on there. Boy, it's been a long time since I read Atlas Shrugged, and that's a big one to read.
That's a big one, yes.
I would like to reread that and see if I remember liking it. So that's part of it, too. The Da Vinci Code, it's on there. So there's really a wide variety. And for teens, from parents out there interested in teens, there are some books on here that you'll want to look at. And again, it's, I do want to point out this bookshelf that we're giving you has 10 countries represented from the authors. 26 books on this list have been banned or challenged by various entities. So it's a bit of a controversy. 19 books, I like this, have strong heroines. So we're trying to promote, of course, I guess maybe it was a lot of women on the advisory council decided that, and there's 8 Pulitzer Prize winners among that list of 100. So it's got a wide scope, I think. Something for everyone, we hope.
Yeah, I was impressed in how, like you mentioned, how it's modern, books, but also the classics,
classics,
and stuff.
yeah.
I mean, I'm partial. I have to say, the Chronicles of Narnia was always
Oh,
favorite.
see, you're more in the fantasy,
yes,
which
yeah,
I wasn't. I was
yeah.
more the, the love heroines and all of those. But it'll be fun to see
It's gonna
how
be
we
great,
come up
yeah.
with the top 20. And that's where we want you guys to get involved, is because it's not about what we think
Mm-hmm.
or librarians think or PBS public media people think. It's what we really want America to cast their votes.
Yes,
and we want, that means folks that come to Schlow
Yeah.
spend their summer doing that.
Yeah. So Monday's the first day for registration for summer reading, and then Tuesday we have the kickoff here for Great American
Yeah.
Reads at 8 o'clock, right? Tuesday night on
8
WPSU.
o'clock.
Yep, and it's a
That's
2-hour launch episode with
That's
Meredith Vieira, and should be great.
And I have to widen this a little bit,
Yeah.
if you don't mind,
No.
David, is that those of you watching on your social media screen
Mm-hmm.
might want to be watching from a different area. We're going to roll this out all across central
Mm-hmm.
Pennsylvania. Schlo's one of our great libraries that you guys are doing so much more, but you'll be able to find all the information
Yes.
on WPSU.org too, and we'll get it into your local libraries if you're watching this and saying, wait, I don't know if I can get there. So if you don't mind, we want to plug for the whole, we want the whole.
Well, hey, we love it. Yeah.
We would love to have central Pennsylvania
Yes.
be well represented
Yes.
with votes.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. And if you have any questions, obviously, WPSU can contact
Yep.
the library, and we're looking forward to it.
That sounds good. Good partnership.
Yep, thank you for joining us, and get ready for summer reading. Thank you.